All right, hey guys, we're out here at the farm early in the morning, about 7:30, 8 o'clock. Um, I've got some mulch sitting here, and we're going to spread it out. I've been working on a little path down through there. You can see a little walking path. Eventually, it'll go on down and around to the next field over the hill. Um, but I've got a local tree trimming company that I've got in contact with, and they've got a chipper. Currently, this company that's bringing me the wood chips, they've got a contract with the electric company to go through and clear out all the right of ways. So what they're doing is they're clearing out the right of ways, and actually they're here in my area, so it's really convenient for them. Actually, they bring me the wood chips, and I do with them as I please, use them around the trees and all that stuff. Um, so I'm going to take and move this pile, spread it out, continue my path on down and around, and I'm also going to make another pile back over there just a little bit, so that way I've still got some extra I can go and put around trees. As we plan on doing another planting this fall, seeing if that happens to work out a little bit better. We've had some issues with some root rot, as I talked about in my first video. So we're going to get that squared away. Then after we get done with that, we need to do a little trimming up around these trees here, get these rows cleaned up, and we'll maybe go through, touch a little bit on my irrigation system I have set up, and we'll go from there. All right, guys. So I took a little breather from moving some mulch. Went up the house, got my hat, sunglasses, getting a little bright out, getting kind of hot. Didn't want to burn the head by any means. Well, in the meantime, came back down here. I got to looking, and I went through and I cleaned up this field here. So it looks a whole lot better. We'll go through it here shortly, and I'll show you a few of the trees. Like I said, that was my first year planting trees, so there's not a whole lot left in them. We're going to plant some more this upcoming fall. So in the meantime, I'm going to finish moving the rest of the mulch real quick, and we're going to do it the easy way. Okay, guys, so there's a guy that I got to watching on YouTube. His name's Millennial Farmer, and he has this little trick, and he goes, boy, that sure was a whole lot easier. So what I have done here is I've got it all spread out. Got a nice little path down through here. Looks like we're going to have to do a little manual labor. It's pretty rough, but we'll get her all smoothed out here. I did manage to leave a pile because I'm going to have to do some mulching around some other trees and all that good stuff. But have to rake it out a little bit. No big deal. This here's the other field. You see all the little orange flags out through there. So let's go over here and visit our 2-year-old trees. We didn't have much luck with them the first year just because of the water issue. We went almost, I think it was about 2 months without any rain. So right here we have some blue spruces. Some of them, they're a little scraggly looking. Looks like could use a little bit of water here, so we may end up getting that taken care of. We'll run down there and get that fired up. These here are some little Scotch pines. We got a few of those. Lost one there, and a couple down through there. I think we only ended up planting about 7 of them. Those were this year's trees. Here's a 2nd-year tree that's had a rough life. Check out this little guy right here. Yeah, but he's still coming around. This is what absolutely amazes me. Little spruce tree. He's still got some buds on him. A bunch of these were pretty small whenever we planted them. I guess it'd be 2 years ago. Got some firs down through here. Got a decent looking little guy right there. This one here we're gonna have to do a little trimming on because I have 2 shoots. Back up just a little bit here and show you. So he's looking pretty healthy. So we'll keep him in mind here. I don't want to trim him off just yet. I don't want to stun him. We'll probably do that later on this fall. Down here we have some few Douglas firs. That poor little guy right there, he's just about had it. He's got one little green spot on him. I don't believe he's gonna pull through for us. And in this here second year, I don't know what's happened to him. Yeah, he's in pretty rough shape. You okay? Hey. Hey. Yeah, not looking real good. But those there, Douglas firs. There's a good looking little fir tree. So we're going to take and we're going to go over here and fire up the pump, put a little water down. I did see one of the sprinkler heads had come out, or one of the emitters right here. Little emitter. They come apart really easy. So I have to go down through here and find the hole for it. Oh, here it is right there. That's one thing I'll get into whenever I talk more about the irrigation. You see, and he's on this little guy right here, but he's a little far away. So whenever I put the sprinkler lines down, I had a little issue with the didn't realize that they were going to contract or constrict. And whenever they did, I had already put the emitters in, and it pulled away from some of them. Here's a little short guy right there. Right there's a better, decent looking one. Yeah, let's throw some water on these. That one there is not looking real hot. It'll be all right. So, let's see. Here's my pump setup. Run down here. This is a automatic filter, or semi-automatic. Turn the little knob down here at the bottom. Open it up. Then I can take and crank the handle whenever I have water running through it, and it will clean the screen out. And then running over here, my little pump. It's a little 2-inch. Runs about 350 gallons per minute, about 45 psi, and it does well. My retaining pond's a little low here, so we're gonna manage to walk over. All right, so here I have my setup, and this line goes all the way up. As you can tell, we're still working on the house. Anyway, it goes up the hill, sucks out of the pond up front. So all we have to do, get down here, siphon's already ready to go. So you take and fill this up a little bit. This here's my little runoff going across here. Looks like it's time for a little weed killer. So what I've got is just a couple of bleach jugs emptied out, screwed the caps on good, and it holds the suction line from the pump up off the ground. It definitely looks like it has silted in just a little bit since I've dug it, so we may take care of that. But anywho, so let's see what we can do here. she's up and running. Putting away. Yep, putting pressure out. Just out of curiosity here. This is my drain, so I can drain it. Yeah. She's putting plenty of pressure out for all these little drippers. Go and look and see what we've got here. Now there, a little water in the lines. All right, let's see what kind of moisture we've got here. Yeah, they're damp. We'll throw a little bit more on them. And there you go. Doesn't take much. I put just enough gas in it, so that way it'll run for about an hour. And then it gets done, runs out of gas, I don't have to come back down and shut it off. Keeps the carburetor cleaned out. Yeah, good looking little pine. Definitely gonna have to take care of some of them leaders on it. But that's part of it. So, anywho, all right, here we go. All right, guys, so we've got a lot of things done out here and making some progress. Still got a long way to go, but we'll get there. So I want to say thank you all for watching, and be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. So I'm going to be bringing some more videos. We've got a lot more things to do out here. So see you next time.